Hello and welcome everyone, welcome to Gravity Rush 2, the game where you can fly as first anywhere. It's probably the only game where jiggle physics would make sense, but has no characters who can take advantage of it. For me personally, it gives a lot of Sailor Moon vibes. It's kind of fun and relaxing when you get over the motion sickness and the fact that the camera can be a bit weird and the story is kinda lackluster. Dive into the thrilling pandemonium of Gravity Rush, where precision takes a backseat to the sheer excitement and unpredictability. Kat, the main character, has the extraordinary ability to manipulate gravity, allowing her to determine which way is down and sending her careening through the sky in a haphazard manner. With the world twisting and turning around her, it's not about flying with finesse. It's about hurling sideways through bustling cities, crashing through objects, and sending chimney pots tumbling. Gravity Rush made its debut on the PlayStation Vita in 2012 and quickly gained a dedicated following. Fans were drawn to its stunning anime visuals, expansive open world, and seamless gameplay, despite the frustrating motion controls. However, the storytelling left much to be desired, often leaving players feeling confused. The thought-provoking question it posed about time remained unanswered, leaving all major plot points hanging without a resolution. 5 years down the line, Gravity Rush 2 fully embodies the potential of its predecessor while also amplifying its shortcomings. Kat's struggle to break free from the constraints of Vita's small screen is a thing of the past, as the PS5 sequel expansive visuals are nothing short of breathtaking. The floating island in Kat's world evoked the enchanting feel of a Studio Ghibli film. Each scene is a treasure trove of unique and stunning visuals, from stunning sunsets casting a warm glow over towering skyscrapers to perfect circular rainbows encircling the horizon. Kat is an amazing protagonist, and her exuberant acrobatics are the ideal method to navigate through this universe. Each street is packed with people who scatter in fear whenever Kat bursts into their lives, shattering the pavement as she lands. Despite the appearance of a bustling world, Gravity Rush 2 is ultimately shallow. Unlike the richly detailed world of games like Dishonored by Arcane, it's all a facade. Nothing but hollow, unreachable polygons lurk behind the flashy windows and impressive exteriors. The combat system has been refined, introducing two new gravity styles, very heavy and very light, which enhance the gameplay without making it too complex. Kat's skills to lift and hurl debris at her adversaries now feels more natural than ever. However, her primary attacks, which involves altering gravity to descend feet first into her opponents, can still sometimes send her flying away from the fray. It's a bit of a mess when it comes to storytelling in the sequel. While some designers might have taken the opportunity to fix things from the first game, Keiichiro Toyama decided to take a different approach. To truly grasp the plot, you need to have played the original Gravity Rush, but you also need to have watched the two-part anime movie released recently. Even then, it's still a challenge to follow along. Toyama disregards the common principles of game design. His follow-up is filled with outdated minigames and items to collect. Kat spends a significant amount of time doing monotonous tasks that seem like chores at first and become irritating by the 20th try. The majority of conversations, shown as interactive comic strips, serve only to provide information. Additionally, there are numerous baffling stealth missions that are tedious and out of place in a game where the main character can only move at a brisk pace. The primary narrative is split into three parts. In the first part, Kat battles social injustice in a world where the lower class resides in a makeshift settlement beneath the opulent sky-high residences of the wealthy. The second part picks up from where the first game left off, while the last segment explores Kat's enigmatic story, featuring the game's most tediously long and exciting sequences. The three reasons are simply opportunities to include numerous larger-than-life bosses, some of which have glowing weak points, as if they were still in the 90s. The latter part of the game consists of one intense battle after another, with the significance of each fight getting lost in the constant action. For example, in one mission, a whole city is brought to life, destroyed, and then never mentioned again. Some of the battles are enjoyable, while others are frustrating and feel like an endless struggle against the game's unpredictable mechanics. Don't let the frustration hold you back. The real joy comes from the small moments. Giving a young boy a tour of the city to recreate his grandfather's photos, running after a seagull that snatched your lunch, promoting a local food truck by handing out flyers. Kat is at her most enjoyable when she's soaring through the air, feeling the rush of wind against her face. Gravity Rush 2 captures the exhilarating sense of freedom and excitement, reminiscent of carefree childhood bike ride, where the possibilities felt endless and the thrill of danger was always present. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to leave a comment if you want more information on another specific title, and see you next time. Bye bye.